Alright, so it is April 10th, 2014, and it's been a while, guys. I mean, honestly, it has been. And I apologize for that. You know, just life, school, moving, a lot of different things. But I have managed to do one thing. I have managed to finally watch the now infamous Bill Nye Ken Ham debate. And wow. Just wow, I am quite proud of Bill Nye. Don't get me wrong, I've loved him for years. I really have. But to be able to watch a man debate someone and not become infuriated, as you could see, you could look at him and see he wanted to hurt Ken. He really did. And I am proud of him for not doing so. Because it just proves that he is better than I. Now, does that give me any form of excuse? No. But he does have a number of years on me, so hopefully maybe one day I'll calm down. I hope not too much, because I do enjoy being able to shock people, but maybe to the point where I'll at least be in an acceptable level of fury. Now, there was one point that Ken brought up that I felt needed to be addressed, because Bill didn't address it, so I'm going to. Though I'm sure it's been done many times, many different times before. Now, he asked, if there is no afterlife, then what's the point in exploring and discovering things now? My question to him would be, as a reply, would be, if there is an afterlife where you feel no fear, no hunger, no pain, where everything is perfect, what's the point in living? And that is a question, because he actually was the one who brought up abortion and marriage and such like that. Bill never touched it, which I, again, applaud him for, because I would have. Marriage should be between people who love each other. Now, be that 2, 3, or 4, I really don't care, but it should be between people who truly and do love each other and trust each other. And I believe that if we're going to define marriage, we need to add the word trust. Because too many times have I seen marriage fall apart because trust was lost. Now, if we're also going to do this, though, we need to ask ourselves why we are not allowing abortion if everyone agrees that an afterlife is kinder than the life we have today. Why aren't more babies being aborted? Why shouldn't we consider that topic? I mean, if we can guarantee happiness for our child, shouldn't we want to guarantee that happiness? It's better to have them happy and up in God's loving arms than have them here with us. And I would rather go to hell than have to worry about my child dying from some horrible disease. I would rather do that. I would do that. I would do that in a heartbeat. I think any decent parent would. I think any decent caregiver would truly, truly be more than willing to die for the person they are taking care of. To experience horrors for the person they're taking care of, and quite often we hear about that. Quite often we hear about the opposite, but I don't believe those are true parents. I believe that a true parent would allow themselves to be hurt in the name of their child. Which is why the God theory bothers me, because that is God harming someone, harming his child, in the name of others, for the benefit of others, and I can't accept that. I cannot do that. I would never do that. But that is really just me. Now, what's the point in exploring and discovering if there is no afterlife? Because our children will be here. If we choose to have them, beings other than ourselves will be here. We will be remembered. We might not live on, but our race will live on. Our children, our children's children, our family's children will keep going and keep reproducing, and they will need this knowledge in order to keep going on. So even if we die and we're simply resting, we're simply sleeping, Shouldn't we make sure that our children's lives are better than our own, are more full than our own? I would love for that to happen, because that means that their lives will probably be more fulfilling, more knowledgeable than my own. They will have less hate, less worry. They'll have more excitement, more wow. And they'll be happy that they have a wow. I want that. I want that for every child. But again, that's just me. Now, I do understand where you're coming from and the thinking of what's the point. But you have to admit the fact that even if you don't live forever, even if your soul doesn't live forever, if you have children, if you've seen a child, or if you have the ability to acknowledge that our race will continue, the human race will continue, then you should want to make sure that that human race continues on a higher level. But again, that's just me. This is Alex Bailey, signing out. Peace.